They're just starting to boil now. I know it's a lot of potatoes in a little kettle, but hey, finding a lid to match the kettle is a project sometimes. Of course, we live dangerously here. But yeah, when you move this low, just tempting fate, I guess. I'm gonna keep them so they're not. I tried standing the potatoes up. I don't care if they're a little hard to, but I'm just gonna. I know it says for potato salad. I'm just doing it the quick way. I know it takes a little longer, but I'm gonna cook them a little longer too. You're supposed to cut them first. I decided to do the whole potatoes, and then if they're too hard, cut them into strips or baked potatoes, I suppose, or boiled potato. You can always mash them. But I just want to see how they turned out. Cooked in a small kettle. There's 6 potatoes in there. One of the potatoes is kind of small. The others are normal size. Wanted to see if I could make potato salad out of it. I know the middles might be a little tough, but I figure if I cook it long enough, the outsides will be a little mushy, like most people's potato salads. The insides will be a little chunky. And I can always separate the two as I cut them. So then I can have chunk potatoes and soft potatoes mixed. So it's just seeing how it works in a small pan. Obviously, I could have grabbed the bigger kettle. Finding the lid's another story. So, I mean, I'm not the main cook. I'm not the main supplier of all these supplies. So, call it an experiment of guy cooking. I like it when you move that and it's like... I love wooden spoons. So here's a flat... That potato turned on me though. I'm a little concerned about it. Maybe I shouldn't be, but... It's just it flipped when I was messing around. They seek their lowest level like water, I guess. So why water flows. It always goes to its lowest level. Not just gravity, but gravity helps. So if that water come out of there, it's going to go to the lowest level it can get to unless something stops it. That's what water's job is. Get to the lowest level, back to the source of where it sits lowest, I suppose. It's funny how we need water. Gotta have water. Everything we eat's got some kind of water content in it, if it's natural. You gotta figure everything, every cell, bean, whatever it is, has at least a droplet of water in there somewhere. Whether it's a nano droplet, a micro droplet. Every living thing, from what I understand, needs some kind of water on some kind of sub-level, kind of level it is. Alright, I thought these would boil by now, but there's so many potatoes in this little pan. It's not boiling, but it's definitely hot enough to boil. So it's definitely going to cook them, steam them, combo them. So I think I'm going to wait a little longer, see if it's almost boiling there. It's at a boiling point. In a normal kettle, in normal circumstances, it recommends up to 20 minutes after the water's brought to a boil. And this water's been on the verge of a boil for a while, so I'd say it's technically boiling without boiling. So I believe they're cooking, and I'm sure they're going to be a little overcooked, and spots will probably be undercooked. Oh wait, there it goes. Alright, I'm going to start part 2.